Welcome, everybody. Welcome to The Tonight Show. This is it. You're here. This is the show. I'm very excited about this. It's Odyssey week here at The Tonight Show, and Tom Holland is my guest tonight. The Odyssey is about a man who goes to war and then gets completely lost. And speaking of, President Trump is in the news. The war in Iran has restarted after Trump's ceasefire once again fell apart. This one felt less like a ceasefire, more of a hydration break, don't you think? I'm not saying the ceasefire is in trouble, but right now Mitch McConnell's in better shape. Yeah, after weeks of relief, renewed tensions in Iran have once again caused a massive spike in gas prices. Here with more on this is local news reporter Nate Belsky.
Pain at the pump. Gas prices are rising and Americans are feeling the squeeze. Tonight at 11.
What? No, you're on TV right now. I'm just looking for some insight into this story.
Pain at the pump. Talk show host Jimmy Fallon is looking for insight into gas prices. But at what cost? Tonight at 11.
I feel that you're confused about what this is.
Brain at the dump. Local news reporter completely forgets where he is and what he's supposed to be doing.
You're on TV. You're talking to me about gas prices. Do you think that they'll hurt the president?
Plane at the Trump. Can the president even afford fuel for Air Force One? Tonight at 11.
11 was a half hour ago. Look, maybe just report on something else, like Gen Z trends or something.
Strain at the hump. Why young people are hooking up less than ever. Tonight at 11.
No. Please stop talking like that.
Complain at the grump. Why one comedian keeps whining about a talented and handsome reporter. All that and more right before The Tonight Show.
No, this is The Tonight Show. We have to move on. A local news reporter, everyone.
This is Pain at the pump. Pain at the pump. Pain at the pump.
Stop. Stop. What are you doing? Well, some news from Washington after weeks of speculation about his health. Senator Mitch McConnell just released a photo of himself in the hospital to prove that he's okay. Take a look. There you go. I'm not sure how okay he is, because that's actually a video.
Yoink!
Yeah, nothing says perfect health like having someone hold you up when you're already sitting. Looks like a husband and wife ventriloquist act. But Mitch said, I'm feeling great and I'll be back at work by August 1997. You guys see this? The Postal Service just raised the price of Forever stamps to 82 cents from the previous amount of 78 cents, and a lot of customers are very upset. To give us more background on this is Tariq Trotter from The Roots. Tariq?
Thanks, Jimmy. This price hike came as a shock to people who use the Postal Service every single day. But to use an example, it's kind of like Anaya and Carl not winning Love Island Season 8. Much like Anaya and Carl's second place finish, this price hike feels like a real slap in the face.
Hang on, Tariq, I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you there.
Well, are you confused? I'm planning to break down the price history of Forever stamps.
No, that's not necessary. I just think calling Anaya and Carl's second place finish a slap in the face isn't being fair to this season's winners, Trinity and Bryce. You're ignoring their undeniable chemistry and genuine no-drama bond from day one.
Oh, give me a break. Anaya and Carl had to overcome so many obstacles.
Yeah, like obstacles, like Anaya literally choosing Casey over Carl at Casa Amor. Yeah.
She was trying to be loyal, and you know it. And what happened? Casey walked back into that villa with TT on his arm and left Anaya standing there alone. It was awful.
So that suddenly it makes Carl her soulmate? You sound like a fool right now, Tariq. Trinity and Bryce stayed loyal through Casa, survived every test, and became the first actual boyfriend and girlfriend of the season. Case closed.
Oh, congratulations. They had no adversity. Anaya and Carl had heartbreak, regret, redemption. America literally voted Carl back from the dead. And by the next day, they were making out in that Say Less lounge.
Oh, so now making out in the lounge is considered true love.
Well, it's more real than cruising to the finale on a 6-week honeymoon.
Sometimes love is about knowing what you want from the beginning. That's why Trinity and Bryce not only deserve to win, they did win. You know I'm right. Admit it.
Love is about overcoming hurdles to build a deeper bond, which is exactly what Anaya and Carl did the entire season. They deserve the win. They deserve that prize money. And the American people deserve the price of forever stamps to remain at 78 cents.
That was really informative. Thank you, Tariq. Well, people are talking about this right now. The country is dealing with an outbreak of a parasite in food that causes explosive diarrhea. Yeah, the parasite has been linked to raw vegetables, so I'm pretty sure this isn't too high on Trump's to-do list. Yeah, there's a nationwide outbreak of explosive diarrhea linked to a parasite that can be found in some produce. As a result, some Taco Bell locations are no longer offering some ingredients. This is real. Take a look.
At Taco Bell, your safety is our priority, so we're eliminating anything that could give you diarrhea, like lettuce, cilantro, onion, pico de gallo, and guacamole. Beef, beans, chicken, cheese, tortillas, hot sauce, and sour cream. The napkins, the tables, the doors, the air, the Pizza Hut attached to the Taco Bell, drinking Baja Blast, touching Baja Blast, thinking about the word blast, and water. Taco Bell. Stop in today for explosive deals.
Well, you guys, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married last weekend. And I just read that people are actually selling trash found outside of Madison Square Garden that night. And
Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy. Psst.
yeah,
Hey.
sure. Can I help you?
Yeah. Hey, I got a KFC bucket I found right outside Madison Square Garden the night of Taylor and Travis's wedding. For the right price, it could be yours.
Sorry, I don't want to buy an old KFC bucket. Thanks. Moving on.
Jimmy! Hey! Psst. Dude, it was found outside the service entrance. That's probably how Taylor snuck inside without people noticing. There's a good chance this is Tay-Tay's bucket.
Sir, Taylor Swift was not eating KFC before her wedding. And even if she did, which is absurd, she wouldn't have just tossed the bucket on the ground. Anyway.
Hey, Jimmy, check this out. There's still a drumstick inside. Hot and spicy, that is so Tay-Tay.
Hey, listen, for the last time, that's 100% without a doubt not Taylor Swift's bucket of KFC.
Could be Travis's.
Damn, you're right. It could be Travis's. I could absolutely see him eating KFC before his wedding. How's 50 bucks?
Deal.
You take cash?
Nah, just Venmo me.
Sweet, I'm gonna own a part of history.
I'm at 50 bucks, man. Let's go.
And finally, guys, as I mentioned, we have Tom Holland on the show tonight. He's the best. He's a big World Cup fan, and honestly, one of the stars of the World Cup is Norway's Erling Haaland, which is weird. Holland and Holland. I mean, if you're confused, don't worry, I'll help you out. Holland, 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 Holland. One's an actor, one's a striker, both are men, but one's a spider. He's in movies like A Million, one looks like a die-hard villain. One is not a soccer player, but he's married to Zendaya. One's Norwegian, not Hungarian, looks just like a Targaryen. Holland, Holland, Hollandaise, kicking balls and taking names. Holland, Holland on a roll, you learn the difference, now that's the goal! We have a great show. Give it up for the Roots, everybody.
Well, let's go.
That's a crowd right there. Oh, I love it. Welcome to the show, everybody. It feels so good to be back. We had 2 weeks off, and 2 weeks is it's a lot of time. But I miss the show. I love this. I miss the audiences. I miss everybody. What'd you do? You went somewhere, right? You
Went to Italy, yeah.
Italy.
Fantastic.
I stayed home. I had a staycation.
Really? What'd you have?
Yeah. No, not a steak.
Oh, like a staycation. I love steak.
Yeah, no, not steak. Staycation.
Staycation.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
stayed at
stayed
home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Right?
It was fun. I had a good time. I think my wife and kids wanted me out of the house.
How'd they let you know that?
Well, kids started having a lot of sleepovers at other people's houses.
Dad, what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I just felt like 2 weeks is long enough. So I watched a lot of World Cup Fever. Fantastic. USA was doing great, better than we thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really, but then Norway, I love those guys in Norway. Was fun, but then you get England that's my dude. That's my guy. My guy, Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Kane, that's my guy. When I would play FIFA on Xbox, Harry Kane was my character.
Oh.
So I feel like when I see him, it's like I'm controlling him. But that was it's very, very exciting. Also, our buddy, I don't know if you saw this, did you see John Oliver was on General Hospital?
Yes, I saw that. Hilarious.
General Hospital is one of my favorite shows of all time. I used to
story.
watch it all the time. If you're a stand-up comedian, you really have the days free.
Yeah.
You work at nighttime, so I used to watch General Hospital, GH, that is my jam. And then I saw John Oliver was gonna go on General Hospital and play characters.
What?
Dude, it's so funny. He plays what is he, a secret agent or something? His character's name is Z. But he gets on the show and he gets slapped, and it was the funniest thing. I just thought it was so funny. I have to show everyone here on the show. Here's a clip of John Oliver on General Hospital. Look at this.
Agent Jax was injured, but she will pull through.
Don't call her that.
But that's what she is. A WSB agent by choice.
It wasn't by choice. Jack Brennan used me to gain access to my daughter, who was emotionally vulnerable because her boyfriend was brutally murdered. And Jack took advantage of that. And then he threw her, with minimal training, into a very dangerous situation.
A level 5 threat.
I have spent the whole night praying that she was going to be okay. And I can't even get into her room to check on her because your agents won't let me.
An oversight. I'll have your name added to the list of approved visitors.
I don't want to be added to the list. I want my daughter back.
Then let me put this in language that you will understand. That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. Oh my gosh. He's the funniest, man. I love him so much. Congratulations to everyone over there at General Hospital. That was good. And John Oliver. Oh, also, I want to say, give props to our show. Password is crushing, by the way. It's been crushing this summer. Thank you all for watching it. Oh my gosh, I produced the show. Kiki Palmer does the best job hosting the show. She's the greatest. She's a pro, and it's just it's a new episode on tomorrow night. If you want to watch that, thanks for our AGT lead-in, but it's good. I'm getting really great at this game.
Really?
Yeah, the more I played, the better. I'm almost unstoppable.
Wow.
Like give me a clue of anything. I don't even have to give me the. Just give me one word and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, so I'll think of a word, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, you give me a clue and I'll give you a word back.
Okay. Fruit. 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 Fruit.
Guitar.
Amazing. You got it. You got it, Bob.
Wow. unstoppable.
You're
unbeatable.
so good at that.
Thank you.
Boss.
Guys, it is Odyssey week here at The Tonight Show. We got some big shows coming up. Matt Damon, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o will all be here this week, and on Thursday, we have a really fun show with Will Ferrell and a performance from Gracie Abrams on Thursday. That's gonna be good. But first, what a show we have for you tonight. He stars in the giant new movie, The Odyssey, which is in theaters this Friday. Tom Holland is here once again. We'll be talking to him. We'll be doing something fun later in the show. Who knows what? Also, you can see her in the very funny new film, The Dink. It's about pickleball. It begins streaming July 24th on Apple TV. Mary Steenburgen is joining us. And we got great music tonight. Oh, gosh, I know. She was on our show and just crushed it, and she has a new album out, and it's already crushing. I think it's up to number 9 on the Billboard charts. It's breaking the top 10. Put all your money on our pal tonight. Sienna Spiro is our guest. Sienna Spiro. We'll be right back with Tom Holland, everybody. Come on back.